if you can hear me or not. It's still saying you're connecting to audio. So I'm going to assume that you can't hear me. Week of August, because we're coming into a new moon on the 27th, which is Saturday. So I've been really taking a step back from a lot of things, like especially social media, the last couple of weeks, just to really sit down and think, listen, and just be a bit more, like you're saying, you know, be a bit more present, so that any thoughts I do have, I can just kind of mull them over a little bit more and really try and work out, is this like a bit of a, you know, is this truly what I want to do, or is this just my brain going ding, 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 ding? Because I can be very like that. And I'm very much like, I have a thought and I'm like, yeah, let's do it. And then, you know, a week or whatever, and I'm like, shit, I shouldn't have done that. So I'm just sitting with things to make sure that when I decide how the membership's going to change and what it's going to look like, that I'm truly happy with it as well, and I know that it will resonate. There's a lot of overwhelm for like people in the membership, and also for me as well, which was not my intention. I wanted to put so much out there that people could just pick and choose, but I know what I'm like. If I have something available to me, I feel really bad, and I feel like I'm failing if I'm not doing everything that's being given to me. And so it never occurred to me that, which sounds really stupid now I say it out loud, but I genuinely didn't consider that the possibility that there would be other people who would then sign up and be like, wonderful, I've got all this stuff, and then go, oh shit, I've got all this stuff and I'm not doing it, and like I'm not doing everything I need to do, or I'm not getting my money's worth, or I'm not doing this one. And it's like, okay, that's obviously, that needs to change, that needs to look different, because I don't want people to feel overwhelmed. And I think that is happening, which obviously was never my intention. So so it is going to change. I'm just not 100% sure what that's going to look like yet. So I'm not changing anything like overnight, but it absolutely will be for the better, for everyone. So yeah, so this is going to be our last week in August before we move into September. Yeah, as I say, the next live like magical morning that we do will be just literally 2 days after the new moon. So I think that will work better as well with intention setting and manifesting and things like that. So yeah, so I will obviously keep everyone posted on that, but and keep myself pinned, so hopefully that's it. Can you hear me all right? Yeah, fabulous, brilliant. Okay, so I'm going to take us through a pranayama practice, really just to bring us back down to earth, into a comfortable seated position. Now, whether you are sat on the floor or on a chair, it really doesn't matter. Just take a moment to find your seat of comfort, and then close the eyes. Bring one hand to the belly, bring one hand to the chest. Just take a moment to check in with your breath. Notice where it's landing, notice how it feels. Connect to your natural rhythm, no judgment, no alteration. Notice comfort, ease, discomfort, and resistance. Acknowledge it without judgment and make space for it. And consider what those sensations mean in this moment. And then slowly bring your awareness to all the parts of your body in contact with the ground beneath you. Whether it's the soles of your feet, your legs, your glutes. Whether you're lying down and it's your entire back of your body. Notice all those parts in contact with the earth. And allow yourself to just those in those parts just sink a little bit lower. And slowly, slowly invite your inhale to deepen. And your exhale to lengthen. Breathing in through the nose. Breathing out through the mouth. Take a deep inhale. And exhale slowly. And continue here at your own pace. Take 5 more rounds. Really listen to the sound of your breath. Notice any external noises. And then anchor back to the sound of your own breath. And with every inhale, invite in calm, joy, peace. And with every exhale, release tension, anxiety, and worry. And continuing to anchor to your breath. Consider the last few weeks of this month. Think of all the ways in which you feel you have done well. Maybe you've consciously made more time for yourself. Maybe you've consciously spent time outside with people you love. And then consider all the ways in which you feel you haven't achieved. Acknowledge them. And then notice what your beliefs are around them. What are your judgments? And actually, do they serve you? Because chances are they don't. And they're false beliefs, limiting beliefs. So take another deep inhale and tap into the feeling and the sensation of all the things you have achieved this month. And finally, let go of the things that you haven't, because it doesn't matter. Take 2 more rounds here. And bring both hands to rest, one on top of the other at your heart center. Return back to your natural rhythm of breathing. And slowly, slowly Open the eyes when you're ready. Gently flicker them open, allow that natural light to enter. And then let's take a few moments to come back to our journal. So find your final page of checking in over the last 4 weeks. And think of the things that you feel went really well this month. So I'm going to take you straight to that final page. Take the time. What went well this month? All of the things that you focused on as you inhaled. What went well for you this month? And then note all the ways in which you took the time to reward yourself. And it could be as small as just taking the time to consciously make yourself a cup of tea in the afternoon, perhaps, right? And take the time to sit and enjoy it. It literally could be as simple as that. All the ways that you took the time to reward yourself this last 4 weeks. And what are the things that happen this month that you can learn from? There's always things that happen every day that we can, at the end of the day, kind of go, okay, what can I take from that? And it doesn't have to be that something bad happened and we had to learn a lesson from it. It could be that something amazing happened and we still learn from it, right? And then from that, what do we want to take with us into the next month? What feelings, what habits, what practices do we want to take with us? And actually, what do we want to leave behind? What has occurred? What have we learned this month that we're like, you know what? That can stay. I don't need to take that with me. And bearing in mind, we are currently in the last quarter phase of the moon cycle. So the releasing energy reaches its peak. So this is a great time to consciously identify the things that we don't need, that we can let go of and leave in this month. Sometimes they creep back, right? But the more we let them go, the more it becomes habit, and then they just disappear. And then once you've done that, come back to your Monday. Come back to your Monday morning. Note down what it is that you're grateful for. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. No, I'm not. Note down the things that you're grateful for. And then set yourself an intention, and not just for today, but maybe think of an intention that you can take into the rest of your week. And perhaps even just to see you through this last week of the month, right? Especially this last phase in the moon cycle. You know, what's going to keep you focused, what's going to give you that clarity, and what is going to allow you to really let go of the things that you're carrying, that baggage that you're carrying, that you can just be like, yeah, that's another thing I can let go of, right? And when I say all the baggage we carry, I don't mean all of it. Like, let's face it, we all carry bags of shit around with us, and some of it we carry for most of our lives, right? It's not as simple as just going, I don't want that anymore, but we can let things go. You know, so maybe focus on an intention that will carry you through the rest of the week. And then once you've done those things, set yourself your schedule. All of the things that you would like to get done today, but remember to add in there the things that allow you to fill up your cup. Okay, so don't think of your schedule as a simple to-do list. Think of it as an opportunity, yes, to get through the things that you want to get done, but also to add in the things that fill your cup and bring you joy. And then when you've completed all of that, take a moment to bring yourself back into the present moment. So we can come back to the journaling at any point. Give yourself a little bit more time if you need to after this practice, but let's take a moment. Go. Let's take a moment to just bring ourselves back, okay, for our final magical morning of August. Let's just take a moment to come back after that reflection of the past 4 weeks and thinking about what we want to take into this final week of August. So take a moment, come back to that comfortable seated position, close off the eyes. Bring the hands together at the heart center and start to rub the palms together. Feeling that warmth, heat, and energy start to build. Placing the hands over the eyes, feel that warmth, heat, and energy resonate throughout your entire body. And as you breathe here, remember to slow down. Remember to listen. Remember to be still. Remember to breathe. Keeping the eyes closed, start to draw the hands away, and this time place one hand on the belly, one hand on the chest. Come back to your natural rhythm of breathing. Notice where it's landing, notice how it feels. Again, notice the comfort, the ease, the discomfort, the resistance. The similarities and differences to when we first started our pranayama practice this morning. And then notice your beliefs and judgments around your breath. And in amongst those beliefs and judgments, find the truth. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out those beliefs and judgments that do not serve you. Take 2 more here. Bring the hands together at the heart center, one on top of the other. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And exhale everything out with a sigh. And as we do, we say thank you to the Krishnamacharya and Iyengar lineage of yoga and to all of the teachers and practitioners who came before us. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I hope that you all found this helpful. I hope that you found it informative. And remember, we are in the last quarter phase of the moon cycle. So if you are feeling a lower energy, that's normal. You do not have to push through, okay? You do not have to force yourself. Take the time to step back, take the time to breathe, take the time to refill your cup, because you can't fill from an empty cup, okay? And you deserve so much more of your time to be for yourself. That's not selfish. That is the most selfless thing you can do for yourself and everyone around you who you love, who you connect with on a daily basis, and who you're constantly communicating and connecting with. So remember that. All right. Take care. Stay well. Bye.